York. Still has the unbeaten record, but really hasn't fought anybody of note. Lou Savarese stepping into the ring. He's big, he's tall, he's good looking, and he's undefeated as a heavyweight. And yet, he hasn't gotten the recognition.
Sam, if you were going to mold a heavyweight, it would be Lou Savarese. The perfect height, the perfect weight, handsome guy, everything. But remember, the guy he beat to win the Golden Gloves was Alex Stewart. We're talking 1985. Stewart has already fought Holyfield. Now he's going to fight Foreman, fought Michael Moore. And Savarese, up until recently, was still fighting 4- and 6-round fights. So I just don't know what's been holding him back. I mean, he's undefeated, but against whom?
All right, this one is a scheduled 10-rounder. Let's get the introductions from Wartod.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is in the heavyweight division. 10 rounds of boxing. Your referee, Ron Lipton. Introducing first in the blue corner, wearing the blue trunks, weighing 216 pounds. His professional record is 9 wins against 3 losses, 4 knockouts. From Memphis, Tennessee, here is Elvin Earthquake Evans. And now his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the red corner, wearing the purple trunks, tipping the scales at 228 pounds. Former 2-time New York Golden Gloves champion. He sports an impressive pro record, 22 wins, no losses, 18 knockouts. Out of Greenwood Lake in the Catskills, Lou Savarese.
Popular man around here and in Westchester when he's fought in White Plains his last couple of bouts. Lou Savarese, 26 years old, from Greenwood Lake, New York. Won his last fight on a disqualification over Mike Faulkner, November the 26th. As I mentioned, been working with George Foreman.
Well, you know, working with Big George, you have to get in shape, because one thing George does is put pressure on you. He's walking at you all the time. It's like a mountain coming at you across the ring.
Elvin Evans fought 3 times in 1991 and won all 3. 2 by TKOs, and has fought once this year, January 7th in Memphis. Won a 4-round decision over Tim Martin. Evans is 29 years old, and we saw him against Leland Hardy in 1989 at the Beacon Theater 2.5 years ago, and Hardy stopped him in the 3rd round.
Evans is trying to throw those punches and get out of the way at the same time, and that you can't do. Got to sit down on a punch and then move out of the way. Watch when he throws that jab, Sam. He drags back. Just see, he's constantly moving back.
I got it. Step back.
Banging the body, and then with a chopping right hand to the side of the head on the inside. A good punch. Good flurry by Savarese.
Savarese stands up beautifully, Sam. A good form. Seems to have a lot of ability.
Looked like a slip by Evans. No knockdown.
See Evans trying to jab and get out of the way at the same time. That you can't do.
He's coming up short with a jab, and Savarese easily picking them off. Savarese walking in unmolested there, and again, no knockdown, and off balance. Evans twisted down to the mat. Savarese walking in, and Evans allowing him to walk right in. Savarese, really working Evans over now. Evans is hurt. A straight right hand really hurt Evans. He's almost on his way down. And the bell sounds as he went down, and they will count the knockdown. He's up, and that's the end of the round. Evans went down at the bell.
Sam, I'd like to know how fighting a guy like Elvin Evans is going to advance Lou Savarese's pro career. Is there any possible way, is there any good that this fight can do with Lou Savarese?
Only to give him some live activity and live action.
Well,
but he certainly won't be tested by Elvin Evans.
Well, he's in with an unskilled, completely unskilled fighter. He's not going to get any better fighting fighters like this. If in fact he's serious about boxing, he's going to have to elevate the ability of his opponents.
Well, it's certainly that time of his career. He's 26. He's certainly mature enough. He's had enough of these type fights to build up that 22-0 record. Evans is in trouble. He is in trouble. Referee Ron Lipton stepping in and administering a standing 8 count. There is a standing 8 count in New York.
Sam, Evans does not want to fight any longer.
Savarese in total control. Evans winces as a jab got him in the right eye. He goes down from the first punch afterwards. Referee would be wise to just stop it right now. That's it. Ron Lipton stops it. Lou Savarese has another win on his record. I don't know that it means all that much, but it's live action, as I mentioned, for Lou Savarese. It is now up to his handlers to get him better quality opponents.
Well, Sam, they've been saying that for a long, long time now, you know. The only thing this does, instead of being 22 straight, it's now 23 straight. But sometime he's going to have to be tested.
Well, again, I think part of that goes back to what we mentioned the last time we saw him last year, and that is he has a large promotional contract, which earns him some nice money, and really doesn't pressure him into fighting.
Well, the thing is,
Sam,
again, that's what I'm saying. If he's serious about his boxing career, if he really wants to challenge the big boys, he's going to have to step up and take a much larger step up than fighting in Elvin Evans. And it seems to me that maybe with this big promotional contract, either he or his managers are reluctant to do it. If they don't have any confidence in the fighter, or if he doesn't have any confidence in himself, he can continue fighting these kind of guys forever. But he's not going to get better, and nothing good's going to happen.
Elvin Evans fought Tommy Morrison 3 years ago, so you can see here's Lou Savarese fighting him 3 years later. Morrison at least got himself into contention. Here's the official announcement for Ward College.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your official time. 41 seconds, round number 2. Winner by technical knockout, Lou Savarese.
Lou Savarese did what he had to do. He had not much resistance in front of him. He walked right through Elvin Evans. And Elvin Evans, at 29 years old, basically a journeyman opponent, and kind of fought like a sparring partner in
Sam,
there.
he didn't even show me enough ability to be a journeyman opponent. I mean, he never showed me the fact that he could even spell fight. Oh, sorry, Sam, that's the way I saw the fight.
You don't have to apologize.
It's okay.
Lou Savarese won't apologize either. He did what he had to do. Chalks up another win. Back with more Fight Night action, and just to you from the Friar Tuck Inn in Catskill, New York. The town of Catskill, New York, with a strong boxing